Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another vlog. We are gonna be going to the gym. These are my favorite vlogs to film because honestly, gym days are my favorite days. It's a whole occasion for me. I like to romanticize it, so do my makeup, pick out a cute gym fit, and we are hitting legs with a focus on glutes, okay? What's new? Yeah, I'm sad to report that I was down bad. Well, Tyler got sick and then me and crew caught whatever he had after that. I feel good now. I just still feel like really low energy. But basically what I feel is this winter arc is not gonna be easy. Getting sick and falling off, I was really feeling like down in the dumps, but I wanna talk about it later because I feel like this is very relatable and I know that I'm not alone in this, but I am just gonna do my makeup, take my time. When I get the chance to go to the gym and have my total me time, yeah, it's an occasion. It might be dramatic for some people, but for me, that's like my ultimate me time. I'm gonna do my makeup and you guys are probably just gonna enjoy a little ASMR because I can't talk through doing my makeup. I just can't. Yeah, okay. Final look. Okay guys, I feel like the fit came together. I'm just wearing this bra. I believe this is by Buff Bunny. Buff Bunny has the most comfortable sports bras that I've ever tried. I'm wearing these burgundy color leggings. These are from Amazon. They're actually this brand right here. Contour is not too much, but super cute. And then I just put some white socks. I am gonna put this over it and see how long this lasts. I am all good to go if I need to take off my sweater. I'm too hot. Your girl is hair free, all thanks to my new IPL hair removal device. I haven't shaved in 2 days. And that is crazy for me because I usually have to shave every day or every other day, especially if I'm going to be wearing like a sports bra. So this device is actually the X and it's meant for men, but I love that because Thailand can also use it, so it works for both of us. Ulike is really known for their Air 10, which is actually the world's #1 selling personal IPL hair removal device that gives salon results from home, and it's virtually painless to use. It also produces results that last over 24 months. So since I've been using this consistently for a couple of weeks now, I've definitely noticed that my hair does not grow back as fast and as thick. The more you use it, the more consistent you are, the better your results will be. But one of my biggest reservations about at-home laser devices or IPL devices was the fact that with different skin tones, you may or may not experience scarring. But what makes Ulike so amazing is that they have skin sensor technology built into their IPL devices. You are completely protected no matter what your skin tone is. Once I heard that, I was like, okay, I need shaving and waxing. It takes so much time. The hair grows back so fast in areas that I'm just always having to tend to. If I can cut down on that, I'm all for it. So I've been loving this. Both me and Tylen have used it. He as well said that it does not hurt. You do want to make sure that you're wearing the protection goggles that come with it, and they also do give you a complimentary razor. And again, shaving and waxing is just not going to give you the long-lasting results that something like this will. So if you guys want to try Ulike for yourself, make sure you guys check out the description box below, and don't forget to use my code to save some money off. And a huge thank you to Ulike for sponsoring today's video. Okay guys, so we've made it to the gym and I am showing you guys my warm-up. I feel like I never show you guys my warm-up, but this is so important, especially if you have limited flexibility like myself, or if you haven't been to the gym in a week or two like myself. So I always focus on my hips and my ankles because most of the time when you're doing your legs and you're doing hinge movements, those two will be the most involved when it comes to like limiting your range of motion. And if your range of motion is too limited, you can be leaving gains on the table. So you don't have to be super flexible, but you do want to make sure you're warming up and working on them. And why is it like just natural impulse to chuck your phone in the gym? I don't, maybe we're just too tired to bend down and do that because we're already doing too much, you know what I mean? But our first workout is obviously hip thrusts. Now, I always try to do a warm-up set. Now I say try because it really is important to do. So as you see here, I have one plate, which is a moderate weight for me, and then I treat it as a warm-up. So I do not go to failure or close to failure. I don't want to be too fatigued before my actual working set, which is this one here, where I have a heavier weight and I want to be able to push it to my limit. So I'm going for 12 reps. That's my goal. And if I land at 10, that's fine, but I shouldn't be hitting 12 reps like comfortably. I have been sticking with this weight for a very long time actually, and instead of going up in weight, because I feel like it just puts a little bit too much pressure like on my pelvic area, and I don't know, I just rather take it slow because you can intensify your workouts that way. And because I always go fast at everything, I'm always needing to do this. So that's a way that I make it more intense, and I usually stick with this weight. If I go up, it'll be like 10 pounds. Now moving on to this exercise that has become one of my favorites, especially on the Smith machine. So it is a staggered deadlift, and I have to put on a little step because my Smith machine doesn't go all the way down. So if you have a Smith machine like this, you could just use a little step like that if your gym has it. Now, I do have to say that this is one of the exercises where I don't think it's the best to try to push your limits or go to failure. I'm not looking to add a bunch of weight just because it's very complex and it could feel really awkward. Like I still feel like I'm trying to make sure that every single rep, my form is perfect. I don't feel extremely comfortable with it. So if you're doing something like this, even if you're doing it for a minute and you just don't feel like your form is where you want it to be, make sure you're just keeping it light and focusing on the stretch, focusing on your form with each rep, because it's just not worth it to go too heavy and then regret it later because your back is hurting or you pulled something, and it does take some getting used to. Now, our next exercise is just an accessory movement, but what I do have to say about this is take the time to figure your machine out, because if you're a small person like me, these machines are not tailored the best for us, I feel. It's either just like uncomfortable and stuff is just too far, or the settings that they do have are a little too much. Like this one here, the top bar, it's literally squeezing my legs. I can barely get in, but I need to have it at that setting or I will be lifting up off the seat as I'm trying to do the exercise. So I get it. There are some machines that are just not tailored for every single body type and height, but do what you can, and I just deal with the annoyance of the top because for me it's worth it. And yeah, next we are on to sumo squat. So I haven't done sumo squats in a long time, but I also haven't done barbell squats in a long time. I'm just not a big fan of squats right now at the moment, and I don't know why. But if I am going to do some squats and I haven't done them in a minute, I'm going to do ones that I feel a little more careful or safe with, and this is it. So I'm doing them trying to get as much depth as possible. If you do want to get even more depth, you can put something under your feet. At this point I was too tired and I was a little bit lazy, so I didn't do that. But y'all, these were burning. Like this was the perfect ending to my workout. I figured this would be nice. This, along with the banded kickbacks, like I said, was the perfect ending to this workout. But I kind of wanted to talk about what I was speaking about earlier when we were doing our makeup, and about just feeling down about not sticking to your schedule or not staying consistent with what you said you were going to do. And yes, I got sick and crew got sick, but in the midst of that, there was things that I could have done to better prepare myself to get back on track sooner. But I feel like the biggest thing for me, and I know I'm not alone in this, is just being disappointed and letting that disappointment of like being thrown off, whether it was your fault or not, letting that keep you from starting back again, if that makes sense. That's one of the biggest things for me. Even watching this video, and recording this video, going to the gym, I did not feel the most confident. I know it sounds crazy saying it out loud, but if I'm not working out for a week and I'm not eating like I want and stuff, I honestly feel like I look vastly different. And I know that's not the reality, but that's just how I feel. And like I said, I wanted to discuss it because I just know I'm not the only person like that. But if you feel this way, it's so important to understand that you don't look as bad as you're making yourself, feel. And also, it's okay to have breaks. It's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to fall off schedule, but beating yourself up about it does no good at all. And when we are focusing on our failures or our setbacks, we are letting that define us instead of looking at how many times we have come back from those situations, how many times we've gotten back on track, and how we keep pressing forward, because that is what defines us. And I think if you do that, you are resilient, you are driven, and you will meet your goals. And I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. I know it was a chatty one, but I really enjoyed filming it and talking to you guys, and I will see you in my next one.